What's going on, guys? Credit Solutionist here from FixMyFICONow.com. You clicked on this video because you're one of the 64 million people that currently has a collection. Now, I know as someone that used to struggle with debt, this can follow you for the next 7 to 10 years. Today, we're going to be talking about debt settlement. There are 1,000,001 ways to get into debt. You guys asked, and I'm going to deliver. You want to know about National Debt Relief and if this is a company that I think you should consider. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not this is the company for you. Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're returning, you already know what to do. Come on in, take off your shoes, and let me know what you're drinking. I got you. I am a person that has done debt consolidation, debt settlement, and I've even waited for things to fall off my credit report for 7 years. Yes, I'm that old, y'all. Now listen, when I talk to you guys over at mycreditcall.com, a lot of you really are about to do debt settlement and it's not even that serious. I love people that take initiative. So you can also go over to fixmyficonow.com and get some of our DIY credit repair products and take control of your financial future. As always, support the channel. That's my Cash App somewhere in the blue box on the screen. Keep on supporting the channel, okay? Now, before we get started, let's talk about what debt settlement actually is. It literally means that you're paying the debt for less than what you owe. If a collection agency says that you owe them $2,000 and you can only make $1,000 of that payment, you have effectively just done what National Debt Relief promises to do for you. Now, National Debt Relief promises to pay off your debt for significantly less than what you owe. They'll create an affordable plan that works for you and they'll get you out of debt within 24 to 48 months. They help you with credit cards, personal loans, lines of credit, medical bills, collections, repossessions, business debts, which is huge, and they help with certain student loan debt. What they're probably talking about here is personal or private student loans. When we click on each one of these links here, the blaring thing that I see is that everything is super vague. The reason that they are very vague on their website is because they want you to call them so they can convince you, because this particular service is very risky. Think about this. You call National Debt Relief and they say to you, okay, we can work with you, but listen, any current bills that you have right now, we're going to need you to go into collections before we can call and negotiate. You are at the risk of being sued. You could very well end up with a judgment on your credit report working with a company like National Debt Relief. Now, this is not going to happen all the time. This company has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which means that they are proven and they can get the job done. But as a solutionist, it's my job to tell you about some of the issues that may arise if you are one of the unlucky people that works with this company. They tell you plain as day that they cannot guarantee results, all right? They tell you that right here at the bottom. But because most people do not like to read fine print, that's why you're gonna call them, okay? Like I said, we've gone through all of the links essentially at the top of this website, and we haven't gotten any more educated about what this company offers. Here's how it actually will work. When you call that company, they're going to look at your bills, they're going to look at your credit report, they're going to look at your income. Before they go into the settlement agreement with you, they have to make sure that they're going to get paid. They also have a fee. You're basically going to put money into an account for National Debt Relief. As you do that, they're going to be actively calling these collection agencies in the background. They're going to be settling those debts and they're going to use the money to pay those debts one by one. You don't know when those debts are going to be settled. Me again, I figured now is as good a time as any to ask for your support. I want to get the Credit Solutionist YouTube channel to 10,000 subscribers this year. Since 2019, I've been letting y'all come in, put your feet on my furniture, and I've been making you drinks. The least you could do is help somebody by telling them about this channel and getting the word out. So share this content, like it, and definitely subscribe if this is your first time here. And also, I'll even give you a shout out if you can tell me what movie this is from. Old millennials only, baby. I'll let you guys get back to the video. Let's go. They may start with Collection A in September of this year, and they may not be able to get that debt settled for you until September of the following year. So what that's going to do is you already had your 7 years of bad luck that's going to be on your credit report here, but if they're not able to get it settled until the next year, well, that's going to add another 7 years onto that negative report that you're going to have. Now let's go ahead and talk about the FAQs here. Now, how does debt relief work? Here is what they say. Our program is easy to understand. Rather than paying your creditors, you'll deposit a monthly payment into a dedicated savings account. Okay, so that's the bank account that I talked about, and you're going to have it in your name and it's under your control. Yes and no, más o menos. This is so-so. You're not going to be able to access that account and go pay your electric bill, for example. I'm almost positive that they have documentation you're going to sign where you're going to say that you're not going to touch that money. As the funds build up in the savings account, we'll contact your creditors to negotiate and agree upon reduced balances. Because you're no longer paying the creditor, they will likely view getting a reduced amount as a better risk than no payment at all. They literally just told you right now, we're going to have you stop paying your bills in order to work in this program. That's what they're saying. I just translated that for you. Then you'll authorize us to use the funds in your dedicated savings account to pay your creditors the lower negotiated amount. As accounts are paid off, they should be reported back to a zero balance. Now, here is the kicker. You're not going to have that collection removed from your credit report. You're now going to have a settled for less than what was owed mark on your credit report. So all your late payment history for that account, all of the charge-off marks that you have on that account, none of that goes away. We're not doing pay for delete here. We're doing pay for peace of mind. When you go to a website like this, they do play on your emotions a little bit. So again, if National Debt Relief or anybody from their company is watching, I'm not dissing your company. So then we talk about how much the services cost. So I'm gonna just zoom right here. It says our fees vary by state and the amount of your debt. So they charge you, as far as their fees go, about 15 to 25% of your enrolled debt. So let's say that you want them to take care of $100,000 of debt. Well, you're going to be paying them 15 to 25% as far as a premium fee on top of that debt that they're going to be writing off. Okay, I want to show you guys how this company works. They would take you from that $189,778 to $45,793. That's the green little tack that you see there. So what I'm going to do is deduct the $45,793. You effectively now will have to pay taxes on $143,985. Okay? So the choice is yours, okay? Can you afford a $100,000 tax bill in settled debt? This is why you would call mycreditcall.com. Well, call us. We'll call you. So you'll be able to talk to me face to face. There's no guarantee that they're going to be able to get agreements on these settled debts. So you're shooting in the dark. If you need any more clarification, hit me up at mycreditcall.com. I'm here for you because I was you at some point in my life, and there's no guarantee that I'll never be back there again because, hey, the world is crazy. I'm your credit solutionist. Leave your drink orders in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Credit Solutionist out.